12 things that make him lose interest in you. Why men lose interest. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to lose interest in you? There could be many reasons why this happens, and it's important for women to be aware of them. Everyone knows that there is an art and science to attracting men, but it's not always easy. They can be hard to read sometimes. What seems like the right thing at one time can turn him off completely at another time. And when he starts losing interest in you, it might take months or years before you realize what happened or what turned him off, even though he may have let on many times. That's why we created this list, to help you understand why men lose interest in women. If any of these habits seem familiar, then hopefully you will have a better understanding of why they are losing interest, and you will be able to make the necessary decisions. Welcome to a new video from Psychology Wisdom. If you are new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and comment down below, "I subscribed," and let us welcome you. Let's start. Number 1. Acting desperate. When a woman acts desperate, it shows that she doesn't know what she wants. Men hate needy women because they are undependable. They don't want to be stuck with someone who might act this way around their friends or family at any moment. A man has to feel that he is wanted for him and not as a surrogate to meet the emotional needs of his partner. If you find that you are acting desperate, then you need to learn to relax and detach from what is happening between the two of you. Pay attention to your own needs and make sure they are being met outside of your relationship with him. So, when things get rough or he wants space, you will be okay. Number 2. Being overly possessive. A woman who is overly possessive can easily turn off a man because she makes him feel trapped and restricted in what he is able to do. He needs space, so if you are one of those women that doesn't accept this, then it will be extremely hard for him to be around you. Being overly possessive means that you do not trust him, and this is a major turn-off for men. You have to trust your guy if you want the relationship to work. If you can't do that, then it might be time to end things before they get too complicated. Number 3. Nagging him all the time. A woman who nags over every little thing is not fun to be around. Most men will avoid her like the plague because it means they are always in trouble. Men don't like feeling like they can do nothing right, and having their partner constantly angry with them is all it takes for him to lose interest. If you feel that you need to nag your partner, then both of you should take the time to sit down and see what's causing it. Make sure to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him a chance to change. Remember, you must always show your man that you trust him and believe in his abilities. Number 4. Constantly comparing him to other guys. This habit is usually done unintentionally by women who don't even realize they are doing it half the time. They are constantly comparing their man to other guys, and it shows that they don't value who he is or what he does for them. When you do this, your guy will feel like your standards are much higher than his, which means there won't be any way for him to keep up with the Joneses. It will also make him feel like he is never good enough, and no one wants to feel that way. If you find yourself constantly comparing your guy to others, then try to take a step back and appreciate him for who he is. Give him the credit he deserves, and he will definitely appreciate it. Number 5. Acting like a child. All men want a woman who can act her age. Acting like a child means that you are not taking the relationship seriously, and it will definitely show in the way you behave. When a man sees that you are not capable of being an adult, it tells him that you are not ready for a mature relationship. It also makes him wonder if you will ever be able to grow up and handle yourself in a mature way. Don't get this wrong. Some men find it cute when a woman acts like a child, but don't overdo it. Men like women who they can take seriously. Number 6. Trying to control him. A lot of women think that controlling their men is part of being in a relationship, but they are wrong. If you try to control him too much, he will quickly lose interest because it means that he is not free to be himself. When you try to control your man, it shows that you don't trust him, and this will push him away. A man wants to feel like he is in control of his own life, and if you take that away from him, then he won't want to be around you. Give him the freedom to do what he wants and allow him to make his own decisions. If you can do that, then your relationship will be a lot smoother. Number 7. Being ignorant of his needs. One of the biggest mistakes women make is being ignorant of their men's needs. A man needs to feel like his partner is always there for him in the good and bad times. Women who are ignorant of their man's needs will be considered a lot less preferable in his eyes, because he will wonder how she could possibly care about him or love him when she doesn't even know what he's going through. A relationship is about give and take, so make sure to always be there for your man. Listen to him when he talks and pay attention to the things that are important to him. If you can do that, then he will definitely appreciate it. Number 8. Flirting with other men in front of him or behind his back. Flirting with other men is a huge turn-off for any man. It shows that you are not loyal to him and that you are willing to cheat on him at any given moment. When you flirt with other men, your guy will feel like he is not good enough for you and that you can do better. He will also start to feel insecure about the relationship, which will push him away even more. When you are in a relationship, there should be no reason to flirt with other men or show any signs of interest. You have your man right in front of you, so it is important to let him know that you are committed to the relationship and would never cheat on him. Some women may do so just to see how their men will react, but it is not a healthy way to behave in a relationship. Number 9. Bragging about your ex. Talking about your ex is never a good idea, especially when you are in a new relationship. It shows that you are not over your last relationship and that you are still hung up on your ex. When you talk about your ex, it makes your man feel like he is not good enough and that he can never compare to the person you were previously with. It also makes him feel like he is not good enough for you and that you are not worth his time. If you want your new relationship to work, then it is important to stop talking about your ex. Keep the past in the past and focus on your present and future together. It will make things a lot smoother for both of you. Number 10. Being negative all the time. It is no secret that men love positive women, someone who is always happy and upbeat. Women who are negative all the time are a huge turn-off for any man because it means that they will always be in a bad mood. No one wants to hang out with a negative person, and your man doesn't want that either. Instead of being pessimistic all the time, try to be positive about every situation and turn it into a learning experience. When you are constantly looking at the bad side of things, then there is no room for improvement, and your relationship will begin to stagnate. Positivity is key in any relationship, so make sure to always bring the best out of every situation. Number 11. Expecting him to do everything by himself. In any relationship, it is important for both partners to contribute equally. This means that you should not be expecting your man to do everything by himself. If you do, then he will eventually get tired of it and lose interest in you. Help out where you can and be there for him when he needs you. Do not expect him to do everything by himself, because that is not fair to him. When you contribute equally in a relationship, it shows that you care about each other and that you are willing to work together as a team. This is something that will definitely help your relationship grow and blossom. Number 12. Being too needy. Neediness is a huge turn-off for any man. When you are too needy, then he will feel suffocated and want to pull away from the relationship. Showing that you don't need him will allow him to see that you can be independent and take care of yourself. No one wants to date a woman who is constantly looking for attention and validation from others. If you want to keep your man around, then it is best to show that you do not need him or anyone else. If you have made it this far, do you agree with this list? Is there anything you believe we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. To learn more, check out other videos on this.